First of all, I would like to thank the Pima County Sports Hall of Fame Committee for selecting me to reach such a high honor. It's a privilege. But I must first say that it is by the grace of God that took this Southside kid and allowed me to play a game that I loved for many years. And through this grace, God has blessed me not only with the ability to play the game of baseball, but He put people in my life that impacted me. And by that, first I want to start off by saying the first blessing is my mom. Mom, thank you. Thank you for being such a strong woman. Raising 8 children, time when my dad was gone, passed away, I know it was hard. You had to work 2 jobs to make ends meet. And you did this because you loved us so much. We didn't have much, and you worked tirelessly to help put food on the table. And the love and sacrifice that you gave us, and you gave me, and you taught me to believe it's not about what you have, but who you have. And I thank you, Mom, and I'm forever grateful. Thank you. I would also like to thank another person who impacted my life, Mr. Eddie Leon and his beautiful wife, Joy. What can I say? Eddie, words can't describe how grateful I am for you, for being a father figure, a role model in my life. You led by an example. You have paved the way to show me how one ought to live. Sorry, I always wear my emotions on my sleeve, so pardon me. But you've always been there for me through thick and thin. You never gave up on me, and I thank you for that. I thank you for the wisdom, the guidance, and all the love that you poured out to my family and I. I'm forever and eternally grateful. Joy, thank you. Thank you for being there for my wife. Thank you for allowing your husband to take me out on mission trips, even though these trips were, or even though these missions were trips to go play golf somewhere. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Richard Lopez, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Richard, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being there for me throughout my professional career. As an athlete, there are times when the game makes you feel like you've never played the game before. There's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of good and bad. I've been fortunate to play in the States, play in Mexico, in Japan, in Cuba, Venezuela. The game took me everywhere. And it doesn't matter where you play, it doesn't matter which culture you live in or which language they speak. You still understand when they boo you. Richard, you really helped me out to understand that it doesn't matter if they boo me, but you really taught me to understand that you got to play to the audience of one. And for that, thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Coach Roger Werble, thank you. Coach Roger was my coach at Pima Community College who took a chance on me and gave me a scholarship to play for you. Coach, you worked your tail off to get me in those cages, day in and day out, to teach me how to try to hit the ball to right field because I was allergic to right field. You were there for me, and you gave me an opportunity. And I thank you for teaching me how to be committed and how to be dedicated. I just wished at that time you were talking about the classroom. But thank you, Coach. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. Coach Kendall, thank you. What can I say? The reputation that you have, you're a man who loves God, a man who carried himself with integrity. You led a way that at the time there was something different about you, a sense of peace that you had that I needed. I thank you for giving me an opportunity. I thank you for being a godly example not only to myself, but through all the Wildcats that you have touched. And I thank you for giving me an opportunity to be a Wildcat, because in all honesty, I didn't want to be a Sun Devil. Sorry for you Sun Devils. Stitter, thank you. Thank you for your patience. Yes, I like to hit the long ball and I like to go for the fences. So with that came a lot of strikeouts, right? You had a lot of patience. I thank you for your time that you dedicated to me. I thank you for your knowledge and your wisdom that you helped me prepare for that next level. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But last but not least, my beautiful wife, Rachel. Babe, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming into my life 21 years ago. Most people don't realize how difficult it is to be a spouse of an athlete. Athletes are always gone, and we spend most of the time alone, doing things that we have to do to get focused. And sometimes we forget about our relationship. Sweetheart, thank you for your commitment, your dedication, your unselfishness to allow me to play the game that I love. You set aside your dreams, your goal, and your desires, and you allowed my dream to become yours. You've given me the love and support, even though there are some bad times with baseball. You've helped me to see the rainbow through these storms. And there's a scripture that reads, "The man who finds a wife finds a treasure and receives a favor from the Lord." I have a treasure, and I found favor in the Lord, and I thank you. Sweetheart, thank you for completing me. Thank you for the beautiful children you have given me. And I'm so glad and blessed that they're turning out like you. In closing, there are many people I'd like to thank, but short time. But I will say this. I am forever grateful for the grace of God for giving me the people that impacted my life. And through this knowledge and wisdom that you guys have given me, teaching me these life skills and core values, I want to take that and pass that on to the next generation. And hopefully that one day, one of those kids can be standing up here. Thank you very much. God bless.